Hey guys, welcome to the new video. I am Manoj Bashal, and today in this video I'm gonna talk about how we did $205K in revenue in just 30 days with just 55K ad spend. Let's get started.
So here, like you can see in the screen, we have created like a lot of ad campaigns over here. Okay, still scrolling, a lot of campaigns, some are still testing campaigns, some are like winning ones, the scaling ones. Here, like the first campaign is in the second campaign, like we have done 4.9 ROAS. Like we spent around 4.8K and generated like 23K from this one. Another one spent like almost 3K and generated like 13K. Here we have like again 4.5 ROAS, 4.41 ROAS, spent 5K, generated 24K. From here, like 2.9K generated like 12.6K. It's all about like reaching people, like basically telling more about your products, more about your service, like about your business to more people. That's how you grow. But it's really important that the right message should go to the audience, like in the right time. Because for example, if you're selling some paid product or something, and like if you're targeting people who doesn't own any kind of paid, then like there is no point of doing ads, because like they're not gonna buy your stuff. But if you're like basically targeting the pet owners or like are interested in the pet product basically, then they're more likely to buy your products. Okay, so that's how like you need to figure out what kind of audience to target as well,
which most of the time isn't true. Yes, you can know your audience from 60%, but there's always that 40% where you have to actually go to the market and find out their feedback, right? It's always this cycle loop of taking an action, going to the market, getting feedback, take that iteration, take action again, get feedback, iterate. It's the same cycle loop over and over again. And this isn't just in business, it's applied in every realm of your life. You always want to optimize your life, right? You always want to optimize your time, always want to optimize your focus. You always want to optimize your diet. If you go to the gym, you always want to optimize. So in the business, it's the same. Everything is a system.
So I'm inside this campaign over here. Like we have tested a lot of ad sets over here, like different kind of targetings. We're mainly focusing on the broad targeting in this ad set. Basically from the first ad set, we have like spent 2.7K, generated like 10K. Like the ROAS is 3.98 ROAS, but it's not like we always get the same results, right? So here, like we have other campaigns. Like here we spent 239, like generated like 286, but it was just the testing campaigns. Like after getting 2 purchases and after we didn't see good results, like we immediately turned off the ads, and after that we only kept running the ads that were doing well. And like after finding some winning elements from this ad set, then we started creating like another scaling campaigns.
A lot of fashion brand owners and e-com brand owners, they tend to really just look at ROAS and just amount spent. What is your like list of metrics of priorities that you firstly look at before you decide to kill a campaign? Obviously the ROAS and thing like that is the main thing, but what is the sub metrics that you look at that you make decisions off from?
Yeah, like in the testing phase, okay, for example, if you're testing creatives, like you need to look at CTR as well, like how many people are clicking, like what's the percentage of people clicking to your ad, and like link clicks, and also landing page views, like how many people are visiting your landing page. And like from the data, like and from the percentage of people converting from basically seeing ad to visiting landing page and adding the product cart to like initiating checkout to making purchase, you need to calculate what kind of percentage of people are converting. And then based on the data, like if you see huge gap in funnel of marketing, basically you need to focus on improving that part. For example, if people are visiting to your landing page, it means like your ads are doing well. Like if you're getting good amount of landing page, decent rate, that means like your ads are fine. But if people are not converting from your landing page, like after visiting the landing page, it means like you have problem with conversion rate optimization on your website. So you gotta focus on optimizing the conversion rate so that like people would feel much better to basically making the purchasing decision from your website.
So overall, it's just to put it in real life analogy, to simplify it, it's just looking at this whole funnel as just a pipeline, right? We take all the dirty water, we pour it in, and we gotta make sure that at the end of the funnel, there is the cleanest water possible, which is gonna be lower amount than the amount of dirty water that came through, but obviously it's gonna be way cleaner. That's how we can put it.
Here in this campaign, you can see like we spent 2.9K generated like 13k. The ROAS is 4.64. Here, like basically this is the scaling campaigns. Basically, like we scale these campaigns using CBO, conversion rate optimization. Basically, conversion rate optimization means like you allocate the budget in the campaign level and basically leave meta algorithm to decide like where to spend the budget. Like meta algorithm is super powerful nowadays, that it can determine like what kind of audience targeting or like what kind of ads like would people like and what kind of ads work really well for the conversion campaigns. So that's why like we optimize that, and like we leave everything on meta by using CBO. So let's see the campaign breakdown of the scaling CBO campaigns. Again, we are targeting broad audience from United States in both ads, like with different interest and like different age groups and stuff. Here in the first ad set, we have got 97 purchases, like we spent like 2.7k, generated like 13.6k, which is 5 ROAS. But in the second ad set, got 2 ROAS, and this was not really doing well, so like I turned off this one. Now all the ad budget would go to this one. Here you can see like I have put the winning ad over here, like the creatives and ad copies like were winning, and like it was really performing well and consistently giving us 5 ROAS like from this ad. So from this ad level or like campaign structure, what you can learn is when you find something winner, you can try CBO campaigns as well. Of course, like you cannot trust meta algorithm like 100%, but basically you'll just test, and like after running the campaigns for some time, you need to see like where the meta is spending the budget and like is it the right place or not. And if you see something is going wrong, then you need to turn off the ads, or like if some ads are performing well, then keep increasing the budget, like keep scaling them. That's how you'll make huge chunks of money. Now here's the campaign, like it's a catalog sale campaign, you know, just like targeting the warm audience. Let's see the breakdown of this campaign. You can see over here like we have 3 ad set over here. Audience were target, we have added the product to the cart but haven't purchased like in the last 120 days. And also like here I have mixed, you know, the initiate checkout audience as well. Here like only testing add to cart, you know, like we haven't purchased in the last 120 days. Here like view content and add to cart, we haven't purchased in 120 days. Just basically just wanted to test the variations of audience targetings even for the warm audience. Okay, so here like from this ad set we have got like 2.55 ROAS, from this one like 4.68, and on average like it's 3.96. This ad set was not doing well, so like I have turned off this one. And here like let's see, we have spent like $492 and generated like 2.3k, like got 4.68 ROAS from this ad set. This is the catalog sales campaigns. Like you gotta try catalog sales campaigns as well, like if you have got huge number of audience in the backend, like when people left the product, you know, by adding the product to the cart or by initiating the checkout, and like sometimes they just add the product to the cart and they forget to buy. And like when you run catalog sales campaigns, you know, like to your warm audience, basically like they will get to see the same products, you know, like maybe some offers. Like if you provide some offers, then like they would be really inspired to buy the products, okay, from your store as well, because they will get reminded of the product and they'll be happy. People like add the product to the cart, it's just because like they want to buy it or like they like it, or maybe they just add the product to the cart so that like they will come back and see when they're ready to buy. So it's very important to catalog sales campaigns as well.
A lot of people tend to really ignore frequency metric. Let's talk about frequency. How would you explain frequency?
It's really important to look at frequency as well. For example, if you're doing retargeting ads, okay, just targeting people who have added the product to the cart in the last 30 days. In that case, like there would be limited audience, and when you keep running the same ad like to the same audience for a longer period of time, they will see like ads more frequently. So you need to really take care of the brand reputation as well, because like nobody would like to see the same ad again and again. So like if it's more than like, you know, 2 to 3 like in the retargeting campaigns, like you need to be ready to turn off the campaigns. But if the ads are not performing well, then like you need to think about turning off, you know, as well. It's okay, you know, to get like 2-3 frequencies if ads are performing well. At the end of the day, like you're doing business and you need revenue as well, but you need to care about the brand reputation as well. But like when you target broad, like it will take some time, you know, to get higher frequencies. But mainly in the retargeting campaigns, like when you're targeting one audience, you'll get like the frequency get gets higher faster. So how you can also do if some audience targeting is doing well. For example, if the like add to get audience is doing well in your ads, what you can do is like you can just change the creatives, okay, change maybe offers, change like copies, like whatever angle you can change and target the same people. That way also it works. Thanks for watching the video till the end, guys. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to drop them in the comments or like reach out to us on social media. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe.